AC-529, roger. Expect localizer runway 34 approach. And could you fly heading 180? No, sorry, 160. Localizer frequency.
The controller's flight path will take the Brasilia several kilometers south before landing. Ganaway knows he doesn't have the extra minutes this will take.
We can get it in on a visual. Just give us the vectors, we'll go the visual.
He asks for directions to take the plane straight in using the shortest possible route. Suddenly, they're out of the clouds, but the sight that greets them couldn't be worse. In front of them, no airport, only forest and villages. Captain Ganaway, who never stutters, does now.
Single engine checklist, please.
Where the hell is it?
Robin Feck is puzzled. 6 minutes earlier, Warmerdam had told her the plane was turning back to Atlanta. But all she can see now is Georgia countryside.
Word of 1900 at this time?
We're below the clouds, tell them.
You routed 1900 now?
Yeah, we're VFR at this time. Could you give us a vector to the airport?
Turn left. Fly heading 040. Bear, the airport's at your about 10 o'clock and 6 miles, sir. Radar contact lost at this time.
The plane's low altitude shocks the controller, 580 meters. Only a minute earlier, it had been over 1,000 meters. The descent is far too fast.
Remember, brace yourselves. And once we get out to where we're going, wait till the plane comes to a complete stop before we can get out. Okay, brace positions, please. Brace positions. Sir, heads down, please.
Robin Feck, too preoccupied by the safety of her passengers, looks out of a window and suddenly sees the tops of the trees. She has but a few seconds left to strap herself in her jump seat before impact.
Brace positions. Keep your heads down, everyone. Hold on, this is gonna be rough.
The airport is only 6 kilometers away, but too far for the crippled plane. The pilots have to attempt a crash landing in a field.
Help me hold it! Help me hold it!
Here, 500. Here, 500.
The plane's altitude voice alarm sounds, warning the pilots that they're flying too close to the ground without their landing gear lowered. The pilots will attempt to land on the plane's belly.
100. Here, 100.
Help me hold it!
Here, 100.
Amy, I love you.
These are the last words on the cockpit voice recorder. The plane is flying at 220 kilometers per hour and only seconds away from impact.
50. Here, 40. Here, 30. Here, 20. Here.
Landed in a small field in Burwell, a sleepy farming community near Carrollton, Georgia, where nothing major ever happens. Many neighbors witnessed the plane coming down. Bill Jetters and his wife lived in this house at the end of this field, angled directly in the plane's path.
My wife was sitting at the kitchen table reading, and she said, "Bill, we better get out of here because the plane's going to hit the house." So about that time it started stopping. I said, "Well, you call 911 and I'm going to see if I can help at the plane."
Emergency? Yes, we have a plane crashed in our backyard.
A plane crashed?
Yes, somebody out here currently.
8 minutes had passed since First Officer Warmerdam had declared an emergency and asked Atlanta Center for rescue vehicles to be alerted. But the controller hadn't passed on the message. Minutes would make the difference now between life and death. The local emergency services responded quickly, but were still many miles away. For almost a minute after impact, there's an eerie silence. The plane fuselage is broken in two. Could anyone survive?